Hello, guys. I'm at my mom's house and I'm literally, I don't know. I'm so emotional. I'm so proud of my daughter. And after I did the stuff for her room and got myself together to go, I bust out crying and I'm just like, wow. I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud of her. Hey, Risa. Hey, Risa. I just didn't know that I was going to be so emotional. And like, she not close, you know what I mean? She's not close. So for her to be so far away got me like really going crazy. Have any of you guys have kids go away to college, like away from you, and you be so far from them? Was it, I'm not going to say was it easy to let go, but what do you do when you want to talk to them and you want to check on them, but don't want to be overbearing because you want them to feel like, you know what I mean, you trust them or you got this, or not that you're worrying. Like, she seemed so good, but like the first day when she stayed, she kind of called me crying and I was just like, you strong, like you my daughter, you know what I mean? And she was like, Mom, I don't know what it is. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's my girl time or whatever. Like, she was just so emotional. Then I couldn't wait to get up there and get the rest of the stuff and do our, it's a ceremony that they do at this HBCU where they have to walk through the Arch of Confidence and you split away from your child. And it's like you say your last farewell and last bye to leave them on campus. And it's a big, huge to-do ceremony. And it's like as they go through the Arch, they are greeted by the seniors and the older kids, and they're like high-fiving them and saying, hey, welcome, you know, and they gotta walk through this long line of all these students. And so I recorded that, so I'll be putting that in a vlog. But I'm just like, oh my gosh, my baby is going. And it's like, you feel like, oh man, you know, you want your kids to go. I can't wait to be me. I can't wait to be free and all that. But I'm like, yo, now I got one in high school and it's gonna be a minute for my little one, but time go by so fast. It go by so fast. I just never thought that I would be like right here, right now, feeling like this. Cause you know, when you have children, you have your ups and downs with your children where they may not listen, or you know, it seems like they don't get it. And y'all, I will share, because when I left my daughter here and I moved to New York, it was so hard and we was just butting heads so much. And it's like a lot of times they say you are going to your child is going to see what you did or see the things you did when they become older, and they'll be like, oh mom, you know what you said meant so much to me, or now I get what you meant. To have my child, not even 18, write a whole book and tell me, oh my gosh, Mom, I love you so much. I cannot believe that everything that you said. I said, for God to allow her to get a light bulb to go off in her head before it was too late, or before she became an adult. I was like, wow, like I cried because I just kept seeing in the back of my mind, you know what? They say they'll learn, they'll get it. To be at a distance and have her here with my mom. Me and my mom, I love my mom, but we're two different people. Like, she allowed my daughter to do things that I wouldn't. You get what I'm saying? And she was more lenient, that's what I mean. And I wasn't. And I wanted to stay on her because she was an honor student, an AP student, like very smart girl. And I said, Lord, I'm leaving. But they said this was the best thing for her to get all these scholarships. And that's another story, y'all. Y'all have no clue. I'm going to share with y'all the pitfalls and how you got to be careful, especially with our children, because they'll try to do what they can to mess them up. But I said, come hell or high water, my baby's going to this private HBCU. She will be going. I don't care what has to go down. She will be going. And so to be a teen mom and to know everything that I've been through and what it took and how we both almost died when I had her, how little she was, and how even though when I was young, I knew I wanted the best for her and me. it was painful. It was hard. It was hard. I've been through so much trying to be the best mom I can be. And then I just felt like my family thought that because I didn't have the best life that I wouldn't be able to raise children that could be somebody. And I was pulled away from so much in my life that I could not continue trying to be a good mother or be a good sister or be a good daughter. And I'm just like, you know what? I gotta see my baby make it. And when I felt like she was not going to go that way, it had me so hurt, because I felt like people was like, you screwed up, you're not a good mom, or you act like you were, or whatever. And for her to do a whole 180, the crazy thing is, no matter what she did, she kept her grades on point. She kept her grades on point, right? I'm talking like 3.5 and above. She kept them on point, but she never shared them with me, so I thought she wasn't doing what she was supposed to do. And it's just like something happened just before her prom. And guys, I'm gonna talk to her more to see how she feel about that. But something happened before her prom, and it opened her eyes. It opened her eyes to see that no matter what, mommy the only one gonna have your back. The only one that's gonna, I don't care about grandma, I don't care about all that. People may do stuff, but I'm the only one that's gonna go really hard for you, because I know what I want from you and I know what you're capable of. And she was determined that she wanted to do something totally different. Something totally different. And I said, I didn't leave you there for that. I did not leave you there for that. And y'all don't know, it was a matter of like months that she flipped this thing around. I had to call the schools and I was like, listen, did my baby put her stuff in? And they was like, no, we don't see her in the system. When I tell you, I called this one lady on the phone, and the way that I expressed myself to her, this lady told me, she said, Mama, I feel everything you saying, and I can understand that this is a situation that you seriously want your daughter in this school, because she didn't do what she was supposed to do on her own. It was like she was trying to get her little feelings for this little boy. And I was just like, you know what I'm saying? Really? You know? But she got over that. And just to know that, this lady told me, she said, sorry, y'all. She said, you don't have to worry. She said, I got you. I said, well, how long does it take, and what does she have to do? Please tell me, what does she have to do? She was like, it's really past the deadline. She was like, this school has a waiting list of over 1,000 kids trying to get in here. She was like, we have a waiting list. She was like, I can see if I can get her on the summer program list to start. That way she'll be, I was like, well, how long is that list? She was like, it's a first come, first serve. I said, no, we can't do that. I didn't leave her there for that. She could have been in New York with me. I didn't leave her there for that. Man, this lady called me back. She said, just because I felt you through the phone, she was like, I awarded your baby a letter. She was like, I want to meet her. I want to meet her. And this lady met my child, and I came all the way back to meet her. She said, I'm going to be her mother while she in school. She was like, not only did I get her award letter, but your baby will be attending. She is chosen. She picked. We got her in here. I had to pull some strings, but she is in here. I said, that's why I tell my daughter, I said, you get more honey, more things done with honey, and being nice and being genuine to people. Sometimes you have to open up, because you don't know what can happen, you know what I'm saying, or what people are capable of. But when I tell you, just to know that she made it in, and she's going, and she's excited. And after day one, my friend had to tell me, she said, it's day one, let her go, don't get emotional with her, because then she feel like if she crying and then you crying and stuff, she don't feel like she got somebody to call to make her feel strong through whatever. And it was so hard. It was so hard, because she's feeling like, you know, at that time she was feeling like, I don't think nobody wants to be my friend. She went to church, and she was like, Mom, I like church. I got to make sure I get there to get my Jesus juice every Sunday. So she went to church, and she enjoyed herself. And she was like, Mom, I'm just going to be going to church. I'm going to be meeting people and getting to know the older kids. I said, that's what I'm talking about. I said, because sometimes other freshmen ain't going to They're not going to grasp to you. But people that know where you've been and know what it feels like to be a freshman and to feel like an outcast because you still ain't understanding this whole college thing, I said stick with those people. You know, get the people that you met when we did early enrollment and stuff. So she excited. And yesterday, as we parted, I can tell that she was trying to hold back her tears. But when I watched her walk away, I'm like, dang, I'm not around the corner. I'm not around the corner. So I got to leave it in the hands of my mother, my sisters, and some friends that I have here to make sure that she okay. But I was so emotional watching her walk away. Like, wow. Wow. You know what I'm saying? This is the beginning of her life as an adult and independence. And I was so emotional. So emotional. Thank you guys so much. But yeah, today I didn't want to do nothing. I don't want to go nowhere. I just want to chillax. Excuse me. I just want to chill and do it. Like, I don't want to keep texting her or making it seem like I don't know. I text her something, but I don't want to be overwhelming or overbearing, or make her feel like I'm worried, because I told her I'm proud of her. I'm like, you a part of me. I know you got this. You know, before we left, I hugged her and everything, and I tried to make sure she had everything she needed that I could possibly get for her, you know, before I left. Yeah, it's gonna be, I gotta tell y'all the story about what happened at the last minute at the school. It's just, things is crazy, but I'm so thankful that she's in there. That's all I'm gonna say, is I'm so thankful, and I'm just gonna leave it in God's hands to make sure everything else gets taken care of. Because it's just like, you ever told your child to do something and you like, you know, you just do this and focus on this and mama got you, and then they do what they supposed to do, but then for unforeseen reasons things happen where you can't keep that promise, or you can't, you know, do certain things to, oh gosh, y'all have no clue. Yeah, I have no clue. But I just had to get on here because I'm just sitting here and I'm so emotional, and I want to call her and I want to talk to her, but I don't want to be overwhelming. I don't. I'm just so freaking proud that she's becoming a young lady, and very, very smart. And her roommate, oh my gosh, when I was painting her pictures for her wall and doing her art and stuff on her wall, the roommate came, and I was first kind of leery because, guys, they only allow one refrigerator and one microwave. We had all that. Her roommate had all that, so they had to make a decision of who's going to keep what. And so I was very scared, like, wow. Like, so the girl already got her stuff in here, and she lives closer. She lives like right, not even 30 minutes from the college. So her family could come back and forth and be here. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. So we got to figure this out. So the refrigerator and the microwave is the girls. The TV is my daughter's. And I bought food for both of them, you know, to share and stuff. But I'm just so like, please don't let this girl change on my daughter. Or please don't let her, you know, start acting funny or whatever. And it was so crazy because after the ceremony, we came back to do her picture or whatever. But when me and my husband was in there, you know, trying to get her picture together, the girl walked in the room, and I felt bad because I'm all spread on the floor trying to do her little picture. And me and the girl just started talking, and I was like, oh my gosh, thank you, Lord, for the type of roommate my daughter has. When I opened up to the little girl, she was talking to me and my husband. Like, it was just an amazing time, and I got to know the little girl and her mind. And, you know, I was looking at the snacks that she had, and you know how you can, as adults, we can see things and we can understand and read into things that they can't or whatever. And I was just like, wow. She had her little veggie chips and granola bars and waters. And my daughter, she loved the snack, and I do too. You know, one day, you know, hopefully she'll get it right. And I'm like, the girl was very, very smart, very, very respectful. And she was like, you know, I'm trying to become a vegan. I'm trying to live with less in my life. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, oh my gosh, this is what I'm trying to do. You know, this is what I'm trying to do. And, you know, me and the girl had a great time. She just like became my daughter. when we left, like I gave her a hug, and it seemed like she wanted to give me a full hug, but she didn't. And I was like, girl, give me a full. And so she gave me a full hug, and then she gave my husband a full hug. She was like, I didn't know some people don't really like you hugging them like that. I was like, no, and her family was so nice. Like, we need to change numbers since you're not gonna be here. We're gonna look out for her. The grandmother said this, and I guess the grandmother and the grandfather owns a big church, and it was just really amazing. So I know that there's people who care to try to make sure she's good, and then there's people on the campus, but I just feel like all this time I waited, like I couldn't wait for her to go, and now she's gone to school to start her life, and I'm so emotional. I'm like, when I'm riding back, I'm gonna be feeling like I'm leaving her. I'm gonna feel like I'm leaving her. Oh my gosh. But y'all, if y'all have experienced this, how did y'all deal with it? Did y'all talk to y'all kids every day? Like, what did y'all do? What did y'all do? Because I don't want to be overwhelming. I don't want to be overwhelming. I don't. But I know that she gonna make it through it. It's just seeing it happen. You know what I'm saying? Seeing it happen, hearing it from her, and hearing her say, how she feels and how things are going. They don't start classes until the 17th. So all this is a time to transition, get to meet people, get to know the campus and all that. And I'm just glad the school we chose, it's like one of the top 8 HBCUs, and it's going to be doing some great things that it's going to start history. The guy was saying that these kids are going to be as a part of history because their 150th year is this in the next 2 years, I think he said. Then he said he was just telling all the things that this school is going to start doing. Your daughter in college but is still home. I have to keep her encouraged though. I know. I know. I said I'm gonna be sending care packages like crazy. I told her I didn't want to stress. Am I wrong for telling her not to work and don't work? I didn't want her to work. I didn't want her to have a vehicle. I wanted her to be on campus and get to know campus in her freshman year. Anything she needed, call me. She's been saving, so I said, keep your little money. Now if it's stuff that I can't get or you need it right away, you need to go, and they have rides that take them to Walmart and different stores if they need to get stuff, so she can do that. But other than that, like, we made sure she had everything she needed, everything and more that she needed. So that was a good thing. That's like between the girl's mom and me, she'll like, do your daughter have this? And I'll say no, and she'll be like, well, mine don't either. Well, I'm gonna get this, and they can share it. So she got the big ladder step stool for them to get in their closets and different things in the room. I got the big rug between the 2 beds so they don't have to just step on the cold floor. We both they needed cable cords, so I went and got the cable cords. The TV is SATA, so they'll share it because they even can have one TV. So it's crazy, but I said it's a good thing the way they're doing it, so it makes them be able to cohabitate and get to know other people and live with other people, and I think that they actually mix the type of kids together that they do, because a lot of kids are saying either their roommate is real loud or their roommate is real boring. It's like they're opposites, and my daughter roommate and her are opposites, meaning like she's very quiet and my daughter is a very outgoing person. So it's like, I think that was done for a reason, but I think that her lifestyle will help my daughter to see, because I've been trying to tell her these things and show her these things myself, but it'll be different not coming from mommy and hearing it from somebody who's your age trying to do the same thing and tell you why they're doing it. You get what I'm saying? So I'm excited for her roommate. I'm so excited. And it was crazy because even the roommate was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know she was like this, or I didn't know she was like that. I think we're going to enjoy each other. I think we're going to have, I think so too. I think they're really going to help each other out a lot. I think in areas where the girl is kind of weak, she can, Sada can help her out. In areas where Sada is kind of weak, the girl can help her out. That's what I think. But, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm being positive. I think it's going to be a positive experience. I think it's just because it's new to me. It's a lot for me right now. It's a lot for me right now. And it's crazy because I think my husband knew, because soon as, like, when she walked away, my husband had already got in the car, and I was standing there with my hands in my head like, she's walking away from me. Like, literally, I had my hands on my head, like, and she was walking away. And she was like, Mom, you still standing there? I was like, yeah, I'm about to get in the car. But I really did not feel like I was going to be emotional. I didn't think I was going to be emotional at all. At all. And I'm like, in 4 more years, I do it again. But hopefully my other baby will be closer. She wants to go to Canada. So I literally am excited for that. Like, she knows what she want to be. She's been researching, studying abroad and going to school abroad. All that. She's been studying all types of things. So she was like, I want to go to school in Canada and Toronto. They have a good engineering school. Like, it was Greenville at first. That was the first place that she said in the United States that pays so much money for the type of engineer she wants to be. My baby is 14. And she was like, no, Mom, change the plans. I want to get out of America, and I want to go to Toronto. Speak of it. Look who walks in the room. Don't get all the way in my camera, because you ain't got your clothes all the way on. But yeah, she wants to go to Toronto, so we're gonna be looking into getting that prepared way ahead of time. But this, y'all, it's a ride. It's something serious. It's money that I didn't think I would have to spend, but I have to do what I have to do because it's a sacrifice. Even though she did everything she was supposed to do to get all scholarships, to get a full ride, y'all, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna definitely talk about it because ooh, that's all I'm gonna say. What you're feeling is absolutely normal. I cried a river last Thursday when my 10-year D niece started 5th grade wearing a BRA for. Oh my gosh. My baby is going to have to get a bra. My 8-year-old. Yeah. My mom was like, oh, she needs something for them little things. I was like, Mom, you don't got to say it like that. She's 8, so she not thinking. So she thinking she still could walk around without a shirt on. And we, like a naked family, we like to walk around, like, literally, like, we don't like to put clothes on. Not a bad thing, but I'm pretty sure some of y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, I'm the person that get right in the shower as soon as I get home so I can take off my clothes and put on something comfortable. I don't like just being around my house with regular clothes on. I like to be comfortable. I really do. Great mom and have laid down a great foundation and set a great example from the girls knowing where we came from. They are going to do great. I believe that. I just know it's going to be a journey. And I have to allow her to make decisions. And what I like about the school is when we came for the move-in day, they be like, Ma, Dad, go over there. She got this. They'll tell you, no. Parents, go over here. Kids, go over here. Students, y'all need to fill these papers out. Anytime you come to the couch, they be like, no. Mama, give her that pen. Daddy, give her that pen. You can't fill out nothing. You can't do nothing. You don't need to call about nothing. They want them to become independent and us to stop. Because I'm good. Forgive me. Let me fill it out. Let me do this. Oh, let me do that. Oh, excuse me. Please forgive me. And I'm good for doing that. And they don't play that. They're like, no, let them do it. Let them do it. And then when I see that her floor was the 3rd floor and she has so much stuff, y'all, I'm going to be doing a vlog. It'll probably be a 2-part vlog because I vlogged everything we did. And I was so upset because I forgot my tripod when I did the DIY. So I just kind of did little pictures of it. But y'all going to see it. But they want them to be independent. And everything that, like, you know how you want to go on mommy mode? Like, when I went in her room and they blind wouldn't go down and their room is up. So if anybody's on the campus walking through the middle, like the grass and stuff, and it's nighttime, they will be able to see in her room. And I was like, And I said, Woosah, let her know what the problem is. Let her know her blind won't go down because you got to do a checklist of stuff that's wrong in the room and give it to the IRA or whatever. I said, let them know. And I was worried about it. She said, oh, Mommy, I let her know. I put it on the list. And they came down and said, they came down, maintenance fixed it. I was like, okay, cool. but they do get fines for a lot of stuff like no running in the halls, they get fined. Cursing, you get fined. It's a lot of stuff they get fined for. Like, this school is serious about them being what do you call it, positive, just positivity, and being responsible and confidence. Those are the things that they instill in these kids, and I love it, love it, love it. I love it. So yeah, y'all made me feel better. I'm definitely gonna hey Bryce, how you doing? I seen that. I was like, that's Bryce, ain't it? How you doing, girl? How are you doing? I know, Bryce, that I know that I have done the best that I can, and I have to let her go. I have to let her go. And I know she's gonna be good. I know she's gonna be good. Even her career field, she want to be a criminal justice attorney. I was like, why criminal justice? I don't know what her spark for that is, so I can't change her mind. I'm like, why not corporate? Why not this? She was like, nope, nope. We need more of us. You know what I mean? And I was just like, okay, all right. So that's what you want to be. I'm riding with you. Oh, girl, we already talked about credit cards way before school. I don't play that. We don't get, she's not even getting one. The first one she's going to get is going to be her secured one. And I want to see her discipline with that. And that's going to be through her credit union that she's been with for 3 years now. As you know, her having her own account. We're going to do a secure credit first. And then, I miss you too. I'm right here. We're going to do a secure credit first. And then I'm going to allow her to get one card from one company that I think is a good, reputable company. And that'll be it. All the way through college, and she'll build her credit on that. I do not want my children to come out of college. I don't want them renting anything from anybody. I don't care if you have to buy a 1-bedroom condo. It's yours. You buy a 1-bedroom condo, you decide to get married or move away, you can rent it out or you can sell it. I would rather you do that than to rent and let your money just go in the air. So that we have had financial talk for the longest. I've been doing this with my kids, and Bryce, you know that how I am about money. I've been doing this for years. Like, I've been instilling the importance of saving and importance of having, because when certain times come, it's everybody don't have somebody that can pick up the phone and call. That's why you be a responsible adult and do what you can with your money. And a lot of times things can happen that are out of your control, but I teach them that being a owner is a great thing. Being an owner is a great thing. Even like I said, if it's a condo, even, yes, I'm in Columbia. Because my baby is in college in Orangeburg. You got this, laugh out. The first one going to be secured. Yeah, the first one is going to be secured. Yep, her first one. Because I want to see how serious she is. I want her to show me her making the payments, and that she can afford to make the payments, and she's not spending above her means. I always tell my kids, don't live in your means. Never live above. Always live below. Always live below. That way you'll always have some type of security or some type of pillow if you live below. But definitely talk to her about the financial talk and being an owner, which technically you're really not an owner until you fully paid something off, because if you miss a payment, even being an owner, they can come take it. So let's just be real. But you're working towards a goal of something, which is ownership, which rent works towards a goal of nothing, just someone else's property. So I really instilled that in her. And I said, you know, they always say, you get some kids, some of your kids may say, I don't ever want kids, and some kids may. She says she don't. And I said, with the way that you like to have things and do things, you need to go as far as you can with schooling so you can supply your lifestyle, girl. That way mom ain't got to do it, okay? But I definitely think that ownership would be the smartest thing. A lot of people do it, and I don't want to name, but y'all know what I mean. A lot of people do it. Kids don't go renting, they go buying condos, and they will buy a 1-bedroom condo. We were talking about tiny houses. Me and my children have talked about tiny houses many years. I've been telling them about this, showing them this, telling them why it's a good idea, because people are living so much in their homes and being so focused on these big elaborate homes versus living outside and getting to see the world and getting to experience things. And that's why I didn't have a problem with jumping on moving back to New York into this small space, because I know I'm gonna make this space my own. And y'all, a lot of y'all have seen it. It's videos of different things that I'm doing in the space. So I'm making it my own, but I'm making it to a point, and I took this sacrifice to move in something smaller so that way we can live and travel the world and do more outside. You know, long as it's cozy and it's my place of peace when I come there, but I don't want it to be an overwhelming bill that I have to work so hard to stay on top of. That's not what I want. Oh girl, yes, Rizzy. Who is this? Alan Sanchez. I don't know who that is. But so anyways, I definitely instilled that in them. I'm so proud. And Bryce, you know where we come from. You know where we come from. You know what we've been through and everything. Like, my husband was my, oh my gosh. Like, even though, and no relationship is perfect. Sometimes you want to bop them. You know, you want to bop them, because men are men and women are women. We can be, we can be who we are when we fussy and feisty. But at the end of the day, he's a great father. He's a great father, a great supporter to the girls and all that good stuff. And I definitely feel like we have done the best that we can. We was just sitting there like, wow, it just seems like she was just going to kindergarten. Me and my husband both was like, it's like she just was going to kindergarten. You know what I'm saying? She just was going to kindergarten. Now here she is in college, just that fast. And it literally seemed like last year. Like, it literally seemed like last year. Which is not a good thing. You know, I mean, which is a good thing, but not a good thing, meaning like, y'all, we don't have a whole bunch of time. These kids are going to be, in our situations, adults living their lives, married with children or whatever the thing is, they're going to be here soon. Look how long ago, when you can think about, when I remember when I was 12 and I was like, I couldn't wait to be 18. Then I couldn't wait to be 21. Like, it was just so many milestones in my life that seemed so far away. Here now I am, a mom with an 18-year-old who's going to college. Like, time is so freaking precious. And that's another reason why I don't want something so big and elaborate. You know why? Because at the end of the day, I can't take a big elaborate house with me. But what I can take with me is the memories and the things that I create with my family and friends and people around me that love me. I can take those memories with me no matter what. You get what I'm saying? And that's what I try to tell my kids. It's not about things. It's not about things. Now, it's not saying you don't have to have nice stuff, but you don't overdo it and just spend all your money and try to go broke and in debt trying to have those things. But you can still live a decent life living below your means. You can. That's why they call me, my family call me the frugal queen. I get stuff done and they swear I spend a whole bunch of money. I don't. I'm a research girl. I will pick until I find it, girl. Once I find it, then I'll go in search of it, make sure it's, you know what I'm saying, exactly what I want. And not Daff what? I'm at her house, Bryce. I'm at her house. And that's what I teach my daughters. Like, when my daughter call me and they say something, I don't say, oh, what you want me to do? How can I help? No, I don't. I'll ask her a question. Whatever it is that you're complaining about, she say, Mom, I wanted to do this, but this other girl was doing it. And I'm like, okay. Did they say that was the last person that can actually do this thing that you're complaining about or you're sad about because she's doing it now? No. Did they say she was the best at it and no one can do it better or no one can ever do that thing again? No. So what's the problem? If she can do it, that means you can too. Do your research. Figure out how it's done. So if you see what she's doing, go figure out what she's not doing and implement that in what you want to do. So now y'all have two different entities and now y'all can get, no, decline. Now y'all can do the same thing, but technically your demographic of people might be different from hers. And I want my kids to understand that it is enough out here for everybody in the world. I don't care if 1 million people sell perfume, 1 million people sell shoes or hair or whatever the case may be. Who's copying? Really? Like, who's the original? You get what I'm saying? That person see a bright idea and realize, I want to do that thing too because, wow, I enjoy it. It makes money and other people do too. Why not be a producer of that thing? Why not be the source where people can get that thing from? It's no limit to that. This world is made up for many people, multiple ideas, and many people to do things. Get it done. Can you give us life lesson classes? Oh, God. Kathy, you know what's funny? I definitely wanted my channel to be, no, not wanted, it will be. Sorry guys, I'm getting text messages. Let me see if I can wipe. I can't even wipe the text away. I don't want that on my screen. Lord. Kathy, what I wanted my channel to be about is showing my lifestyle and then sharing how I made it work, because people swear I spend a whole bunch of money or I have a whole bunch of money and I don't. But showing my process of when I did have debt, how I got out of the debt, what certain things that I did, how did I build my business, how did I start my businesses, what motivated me to start my businesses. And y'all know I took on a job, so I'm working right now because I got to get her a lot of different things, and I got to pay for some of her school, a lot of her schooling. And I can't at this moment, because I'm still in the process of getting that house together. I can't at this moment just go jump back into my businesses. I got to get my websites up and all the different things. So I had to get a job, and I'm not mad about it. I don't like it, but I had to. But the thing is, it's a sacrifice, even though it makes me uncomfortable, because I'm not used to telling somebody, oh, I need this time off and I need this, that, and the third. I'm not used to that. So I definitely want to, share those journeys with y'all. Once I do certain things and hit certain goals, I want to have talks about those things, about how I got over things, how we got over things, how we were able to do things and travel and leave the country and doing different things like that with our kids, and how I use all these frugal tips and my frugal tips to help me do these things. You get what I'm saying? So definitely, Kathy, that's what I want my channel to be about. I want my channel to be a channel that can help people, that can guide people and show people things that they need help with, because a lot of people need help but don't know where to go or don't know where to start. That's why I tell people, I say this is my thing. If you see better, it can be done. You know how they say, if you don't know better, you can't do better. It's kind of true. But even though I don't know better, meaning I have not experienced what it is to do better, I see something that's enticing to me that I want. I see that this mom or this dad is so engulfed in their child, and their relationship is awesome, or they're encouraging to their child, or whatever the case may be. I want that. How do you do that? How do you become a better mom? How do you become a better parent? How do you become a better business owner? How do you become a better friend? You get what I'm saying? Like, long as you know it's out there and it's done by somebody, do your research. Do your research, because there's not no limit to who can do better. There's not no limit to who is the best. There's not no limit to none of those things. So if that's the case, if you want it, do your research and figure it out. And so that's the type of girl I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, self say, what is it that we can do to change us? What is it that we can do to make this situation that I don't like better? Like, even with my fitness, I'm about to get back on track because I don't even feel good. I don't feel good. I love to eat. I love food. Oh, it makes me feel good at that moment. But I really know that I felt so much better without the weight. You know what I mean? And not eating and drinking things that I know that I don't need to have for that 1 minute of fulfillment. That 1 minute of, oh, it tastes good. And it does. But I got to get my mind right and get back to what I know I really enjoy. I got to get my mind right. But I definitely want to share those things and share my journeys, because I struggle with sweets. I struggle with food. I love food. I love the taste of food. That's what it is. The taste of food is what attracts me. And I don't know. I don't think I'm an emotional eater. I think I'm just a greedy eater. If it's there and I think I want it, I'm just going to eat it. You get what I'm saying? I know I can do better, and I think that's my problem. I know I can do better, so I lean on the fact that I have the skills to do better. I have the skills to be healthy, because as y'all know, a personal trainer, being a personal trainer and a fitness instructor to other people, I sit on that as if, okay, I'm gonna do it next week. But I really, really need to get on my stuff and get it together, because I don't want my kids to continue living, eating the way I'm eating, because I know it's not good. I know that if it has not caught up to me now, it will catch up to me later. So I want to change that. And so my channel is going to be about just a healthy living, in the mental, in the home, in your body, and everything. That's what I wanted to be about, and sharing that frugal, learning to do things yourself, learning to self-teach yourself to do certain things. That's what I want my channel to be about. All those things, just the eclectic channel. That's what I want to tell us about your Cinnabon weakness. Oh my gosh, girl, you know I got a Cinnabon weakness. Oh my gosh, you play too much. But yeah, I definitely will be doing that. And this video is long. My friend just texted me and said this video is long. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't have like people that I just talk to like that. I don't. I'm just me. I'm just me to myself, and that's just how it be. You know what I mean? And I literally come here to talk to y'all because I feel like, why not? I don't know what y'all going through. Something y'all going through. It may help y'all. What I told you I've been through, or what I'm going through, and then you see me get over it. It may help somebody. I don't know. I don't know. But yes, long. I'm about to lay back down in my mama's bed and find something to watch, because I'm not doing anything. And my husband down there I needed this video. Aw, I'm glad you needed the video, babe. You need to call me. You need to call me, because I need to see the babies. But yeah, I'm going to just chillax. I don't want to do nothing. I've been ripping and running the last couple days. I was thinking about going to Charlotte and hitting up IKEA, but I think I'll wait and go. When I get back to New York, I'm going to go to Canada and go to IKEA in Canada. Because I got to get some stuff for the girls' room. I'm going to be doing their room. Rizzy videos will be coming back, guys. We've been so busy and having a lot to do. And her little butt didn't realize how much this having a channel was. So yeah, she used to poop out on me like, Mommy, I don't want to today, or whatever. So she's been figuring out other videos that she wants to do. And I said, well, how about this? You figure out other videos you want to do, because we got a little list, but she wants to do a lot of other stuff, so we'll see. And if you haven't checked out my baby's channel, go check her channel out. It's called Rizzy's World with Z's. All Z's, not S's. So go check her out and let me know that you went and supported her channel, and I really would love that. Or if you have children or grandchildren, let them go support my baby's channels. Her videos will be back soon. She's gonna be starting school, so yeah, they will be back soon. But I love you guys. I love you guys so much. And sorry for this bonnet, but y'all know I'm not trying to always be on here extra fancy, and I'm not that type of person. If that's how I feel like talking, with half of an eyebrow that's trying to grow in and one that's like about to go away on me, like literally, I'm trying to get these eyebrows to grow back, and I'm going to go through this struggle until I get them back again. So, yeah, guys, I love you. I love you. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. And remember, stick to your script, because you are the best at it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's a link below the video of why I always say that, because some people don't even understand it. But when you watch that video, you'll know why I say stick to your script, because you're the best at it. I love you guys. Later.